Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mumma. Hey, it is the 13th of July 2018, and I'm here today for a very special reading. This is the new moon solar eclipse in Cancer. And today, here in Australia, it is at 12:50 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, so this is my second take at this. My iPad heated up before, so the sun's just sort of edging by this big gum tree now, so I could actually see myself on the screen and the sun is not shining on my iPad. So take two. Sorry if anyone clicked on the first one and then it went off. So I'm just going to start completely over again. I've deleted that particular upload. So what does it mean, this partial solar eclipse in Cancer? Well, the new moon, for a start, the new moon is just when this moon is conjunct the sun. So it's gone the end of its cycle, gone back to the dark moon, and then it starts again on a new cycle and it pulls in other energies around. And right now it's Cancerian energy. Cancer is all to do with nurturing, it's the emotions, it's security, it's foundational energy. It is worth through serving and nurturing others. It's compassion, it's intuitive, creative, it's service to the vulnerable. It's how may I serve others around me? How may I nurture? It's a real mothering energy. So it's all to do with family and security. So relationships are going to be really heightened during this time. So, and what does it mean about being a partial solar eclipse? It means that the moon is going to obscure the sun just a little, and it's going to affect us. This energy is going to affect us for about 6 months. So it's really potent. It's really potent energy. And I just heard actually that it's a super moon as well. So wow. So that just means more Cancerian energy. So Cancers are really that feeling element, how I feel, and moon rules Cancer. So the moon is so happy in the sign of Cancer. So we're going to really feel into what it means to be nurtured and to nurture. Everything is becoming more heightened with regard to our relationships and how we express ourselves within those relationships, what those relationships mean to us. I apologize, my guinea fowls have just come up again. So actually, I'm just going to shoo them because they're being really loud. Give me a second. Shoo. Sorry about that. I know just how loud that can be, those background sounds especially when you've got headphones on. So anyway, so to me, like what came up when I was really sitting with this energy and just sitting with the astrological aspects is that we're going to be moving, like what does family mean? What does that energy of family mean, and what does it mean to nurture the family? Because on the other end of the axis there is Capricorn, and Capricorn's ambition and how I am out in the world and how I work towards things, what's my end goal. And so right now it's about our feelings, trusting our feelings to guide us to work towards how we want to nurture and be nurtured within relationships and families. So with all of this, there's a lot of water around. We have the Neptune, Pisces. Neptune and Pisces is trine the moon in Cancer as well. So there's all that energy around that fantasy, spiritual, creative. You can sort of, because at the same time we have a grand trine of Uranus and Taurus, Saturn and Capricorn, and Venus and Virgo. So that's sort of like a 3D heavy element that's around at this time, taking us like out of the water, out of all that water, emotion, creative, intuitive, other realms. And especially with that Neptunian and Piscean energy, we might want to escape into fantasy. We might want to escape into illusions because it feels better because of that trine, that Uranus, Taurus, that all that Earth bringing us back to the 3D reality. This is reality. We are these spiritual beings having this physical experience, and our relationships are there in front of us to show us how our feelings, like people might, if we're not aware, because these energies are going to bring up so much awareness for us into how we relate and how we project things that perhaps we don't want to acknowledge within ourselves. Energies that we, emotions and feelings that we haven't wanted to bring forth, haven't wanted to let go of. So perhaps, you know, because CaNceR is all about, if you need to cry, you cry. You let it come out. You let that water of that emotion to wash over you and to cleanse you and purify you. But, you know, Cancerians can be very, very moody if and put on that hard crab-like shell if they don't feel safe enough to express that emotion, if they don't have people, relationships around them where they feel emotionally secure and safe. So there's all of this energy, and right now, like if you're feeling any of that sort of insecure sort of energy, understand that that is the duality that comes from ego, and that you're always safe, because the opposite of ego is love. Is like, you know, love comes from spirit, and right now we need to trust that our emotions are here to guide us to greater awareness, greater understanding of ourselves, of what's happening in our physical world with this grand earth trine. How are our emotions, how have our emotions and our vibration, because our emotions show us what we're vibrating, how is that creating what's happening in our world, and how are we attracting particular relationships into our lives, and are they nurturing? And are we okay with the way that we are nurturing those around us, through the way we communicate, through the way we love? So this energy is all about eclipsing the ego, is moving from duality to love, more spiritual insight, trust of our intuition. It's really, really heightened right now. So we can have, you know, we have the ability to really strengthen our energy field through trusting our emotions, through trusting that guidance that comes through our sacral chakra. So with this, what is it? I wrote this down, like, be prepared, like around this time. This is for 6 months. So there can be like real heightened, unpredictable things that happen with Uranus, this grand trine around. We sort of pulled at the moment between escapism and work and earthly responsibility. So we could get lost in between wanting to just escape into fantasy and imagine our greatest life, and then the heaviness of responsibility, and, you know, things that could just be unpredictable with that Uranus and Taurus. You could just have this accident, or, you know, something could happen to bring us back to 3D, because we might have been up in the watery realms of fantasy. So we really need to find that middle space. And this next 6 months is going to get us to find that middle space between Cancer and Capricorn, finding that middle between having these goals that we're working towards within our physical world and what we want to, our working life and our feeling emotional family life, and our security, and what security actually means to us within, and our emotions will guide us to this. So there's an energy of just staying awake, like consciously moving through these energies, consciously being aware of what we perhaps you know, within our relationships, consciously being aware of what we're projecting on other people's. Go, oh wow, that's actually mine, because I haven't, you know, that reaction that someone just had to you is just directly from the way you're communicating your emotions, because you're struggling with something that's happening in your 3D world and you really don't want to acknowledge it. So you may react to someone in a certain way and they'll just project it straight back to you. They're back again. Just going to keep shuffling and shoo them off again. Give me one sec. Sunny. Sunny, when you see them up here, can you show them down, sweetie? Thanks. Sorry about that. It's really, it's just pulling me back to 3D, and I really want to be tuned into the energies that are around at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move through astrologically and grab one card each for each astrological sign for the energies of this new moon in Cancer. So we can really make things happen with Jupiter moving into Scorpio, going direct in Scorpio. We can use those feelings. We can use those feelings that come up for us to really, really trust that it's just our guidance system taking us to where we need to go on our divine path. And when we feel separate from the whole, that is just ego. That is just ego pulling us back into getting stuck and feeling small and insecure. And we need to just trust that our intuition is here to guide us to exactly the lessons we need to learn, and to trust that our feelings will guide us in the right direction if we're really conscious of what they're trying to communicate. So here we go, Aries. This is you. We have the Knight. This is your energy. This is what you need to take from this new moon in Cancer. This is the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Rainbows in the Osha deck. So it's about slowing down. It's about really getting, instead of charging ahead like Arian energy tends to want to do, it's about, Chiron is in Aries at the moment, and Mars is actually in retrograde at the moment, and Mars rules Aries. So this is this energy. It's really grounding down any ideas. It is really using that Plutonian Capricorn energy, that Saturn and Capricorn energy, to really feel into the end goal, feel in to where you want to go, but ground it down, and understand that rushing into anything never really serves you. And you of all people, Aries, know this, because it is great to have that fire, but when you burn so brightly, it can fizzle out really quickly. So this is saying, with this Mercury in retrograde, it's time to really go inward. And also with Chiron and Aries, it is a time to really go inward and really acknowledge the feelings that come up, and really work on with this Cancerian energy, really honor those feelings that come up for you and what they're trying to communicate. You could also be dealing, because that was the Knight, a court card, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. They could be significant in your life right now, and they may be in your life to really ground you, to really ground your ideas, and to get you to really slow down. And Taurus, we have the Queen of Fire. Wow, so this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, or this is you lighting the way for others, really honoring your emotions and burning through anything that comes up for you, any insecurities. I'm hearing egoic, playing small, burning through them. Your solar plexus energy, it's that inner empowered nature. It's burning through anything that's blocking you, burning it out of your life so you can light the way for others. You're learning so much through all this emotion that's coming up for you, these feelings, and you're really trusting your intuitive knowing now, and understanding that you can be this creative fire. You can lead the way for others. You are the light. Getting back to that inner divinity, that inner knowing that you can light the way for everybody around you. She's very abundant, but she's abundant in her own understanding that she is her own creative power, that she doesn't need anything outside of herself, that she's connected to the whole. She is just radiating her passion and her zest for life. She is art. She is creativity. Her life is her masterpiece. So this is a woman that really inspires you to greatness. This is a woman that really inspires you to live your passions. She's burnt through anything that's blocked her, and she is living her path. She's living her dream. And so now we have Gemini. And we have the card of Aries. This is the card of Mars. This is the Emperor. So this is the rebel. So for you, Gemini, and I'm hearing creative fire. I'm hearing I'm doing this on my own. I'm independent. I can break through these chains that have bound me to convention and conditioning in the past. I'm trusting that my feelings with this new moon energy to eclipse anything that's kept me stuck and staying small. I can communicate what I need. I can tap into my inner empowered nature and communicate exactly my creativity. I'm just hearing I'm creative. I'm a creative being. I express it now. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks of me anymore. I'm not going to and fro with indecision. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Peter. Nice to have you here. Yay. Yeah, for sure. Free spirits. Yeah, do charge ahead without really like grounding down ideas, like grounding them. Yeah, just charging ahead. And I mean, this is this energy as well. I mean, this the Emperor rules Aries, so this is for Gemini. So this is great for Gemini because Gemini can get stuck in your head and go to and fro with making a decision as shall I do this or shall I do that, and be a little bit scattered. So it's really beautiful. It's really powerful to see this rebellious energy there for you, Gemini, with this new moon solar eclipse, because it is firing you into action. It is firing you into action, actioning your creative power, casting free of the chains that have bound you before. And that I'm hearing that could have been indecision, that could have been not having enough focus, because this is the masculine. This is action and focus and putting the work in to where you really want to go, what you want to achieve. And it is, you know, you've got the wings to fly free. You have the eagle there. The eagle is a lone creature, like it flies alone. It's like it doesn't matter. This is a Uranus energy as well, and there can be this unpredictable nature to because we have that grand earth trine. So there can be that unpredictable energy that can come around, that chaos that can come around, but you, Gemini, have the energy to really focus and put action onto your creative pursuits around this new moon in Cancer. So that's really powerful. Right, Cancer now. We have the sun in Cancer and this new moon in Cancer. Let's see what's going on for beautiful crabbies right now. Wow, we've got 3. So 3 wanted to come out. So, okay, so we have a lot of fire, we have earth, and we have the card of Gemini, lovers. So for you, Cancer, it is really burning through anything that's blocking you from really expressing your innermost heart's desires around this relationship. Really, really moving towards what's important. Your feelings are guiding you towards this union. And this union is going to bring you everything you need in the earthy sense, in the physical sense. Every physical need will be met. This is the 10 of rainbows. This is feeling into your unity consciousness, understanding that this connection between masculine and feminine, the yin and the yang, can be done on a internal level within yourself, or this is the fire to burn through anything that's been blocking that balance. And when you see that internal inner balance, you'll see that reflected outwardly, as within so without. So this could be that inner lover, that inner connection with the divine, and in doing so you create that absolute balance within yourself, that solar plexus energy within to burn through anything that's been blocking you expressing your innermost truth, blocking you from expressing your heart's desires and I'm hearing this is, you know, once you do this internally, once you connect to that divine inner nature, that divine connection with all that is, you will see that externally through being very, I'm hearing just high vibe, Cancer. This is your time right now. The sun is shining on you, new moon. This, you're really going to feel these energies for the next 6 months, and it is to do with your relationship, your internal relationship between masculine and feminine, and the fire to burn through anything that's been blocking, that intense energy to burn through anything that's been blocking you expressing your innermost truth. And it's going to lead you back to unity consciousness. You found union within yourself, you found union within the divine, and then you're going to find union, sacred union in the external. Wow. Those messages just wanted to come through so fast. It's like, it's really funny. It's hard to get all the words out that are coming through sometimes. Right, so we got Leo. Mercury is still in your sign, Leo. So let's see what this new moon, so these wanted to play out. Okay, so there's, yeah, so you're really getting in touch with your emotions, and right now your emotions are telling you to let go of past pain, because this is the 10 of Swords in the standard deck. This is the 10 of Clouds. So letting go, like acknowledging the feelings that come up for you, Leo, and really, really being honest with yourself about these past narratives that you may have been holding on to, this pain, because the lion's there for you. The lion is there to show you that you're not doing this anymore. There's no more struggle. I'm not going to stay stuck and small and passive anymore. I'm going to roar with pain. This has been painful. This journey has been so painful. What I've been through has been painful, but now I'm letting go. I'm letting go of all of this. The emotions are coming to the surface. I'm roaring with pain, and I'm allowing, instead of that anger, that prideful defenses I'm hearing. I don't need to defend myself anymore. I'm hearing, I'm letting go. I'm allowing the tears to fall. I'm allowing the raindrops to purify me. I'm allowing myself to be cleansed by all this water around this new moon, and I'm going to be rebirthed anew into this whole new version of myself, a whole new self-image, a whole new innocence. I'm going to step into my new Buddha-like nature, my childhood essence. I'm releasing everything that's kept me stuck, all this fragmentation, all this conditioning, all these swords that have been piercing me for so long, keeping me in suffering, keeping me stuck, keeping me stagnant. I'm letting go of that. I'm allowing this water to purify me. I'm allowing all this emotion to purify me into the new, into a new beginning, into rebirthing myself anew. Okay, Virgo, Venus is in your sign. So Virgo, new moon in Cancer, partial solar eclipse. 2 again. Yay. Beautiful. So for you, Virgo, I'm hearing with Venus in your sign, you're feeling a little bit more playful, because there was a, with that Uranus and Taurus aspect that came through yesterday, I think it was in opposition to Uranus and Taurus. Let me just check. Yeah, it was an opposition. I'm hearing it was an opposition. Yeah, and so that enables you to really allow the unpredictable to happen. Allow, because Virgo likes to plan. Virgo likes to know what's going on. Like if Virgo wants to really softly enter into relationships, because I'm hearing relationships here. I'm just hearing being able to balance things, like find a softness in routine, not be so self-critical about what's going on. Like there's more serene inner playfulness coming to you, Virgo, right now. You're being a little bit more playful when you're relating, because we've got a 2 here. It's more moment to moment. It's not needing to plan so much. It's not needing to, you're trusting your feelings. Like, why am I doing this? Like, why do I need to be so caught up in the details? I'm hearing Can I just soften into this playful energy? Can I just have fun? I'm hearing. And so maybe this is what's going to come up with you with this energy around the Cancer new moon, that you're going to be able to trust your feelings to guide you, that you want to be more playful, to tap into your inner child, to really, really just get into more of that youthful exuberance, to really, really honor that essence of who you really are, to shine through, to not get so caught up in what you've got to juggle in your everyday life, because that's Virgo, the minor details, everything's got to be perfect. Before I leap onto this next stone, I've got to make sure this one's really polished and shiny and in exactly the right place. But no, this energy, these feelings that come through are guiding you more to that moment to moment fun, getting you in touch with fun. How do you express your fun? How do you express your inner light and your inner exuberance? This new moon in Cancer, Virgo. Sorry, my son, I'm tapping on the window because my son's there, and he's shooing the guinea fowls off their little post because they just keep wanting to come up. And yeah. Oh, they're funny. Radio. So Libra, this new moon in Cancer, partial solar eclipse. So I'm hearing, sorry Virgo, you're just still coming through. I'm hearing for you this next 6 months is about being playful. It's about softening into your playful inner child. Libra, love. I'm hearing self-love. Going with the flow, because Libra, you're ruled by Venus, and with Venus in Virgo, I'm hearing you're being offered, there's some really strong love coming to you. You're feeling awash with this emotion, this new love offer that's coming through. Because with, like I was about to say, sorry, the messages come through really fast sometimes. With Venus in Virgo, you are a real planner, Libra, and sometimes you get stuck in the indecision between doing one thing or the other. And I'm hearing that this watery energy is for you to get back to your feeling nature. It is for you to get back to cleansing your soul. I'm hearing cleansing away. I'm hearing pettiness. Sorry, that's just what's come through. Drinking from this cup of divine love, I'm hearing. And I'm hearing go swimming, Libra, and it's winter here, so maybe you don't want to do that, but maybe go to a day spa, maybe have a beautiful sea salt bath. I'm hearing really wash this emotion out of you so you can accept this, full cup of love. You can accept this love that's being offered to you, whether it's reconnecting with divine love or whether it is allowing yourself to go with the flow with this love that's being presented to you. So feel, I'm hearing Libra, feel. Don't get stuck in your head with indecision. Really trust your heart to guide you to your deepest feelings right now. So allow yourself to trust and to go with the flow of anything that comes up for you emotionally with this new moon in Cancer. Right, we have now Scorpio. And Jupiter's gone direct in your sign. You'll definitely be feeling this. I know you'll be feeling this. And we have that you are the master magician right now. And definitely with Jupiter going direct in your sign right now, and all of this feeling energy around with this new moon in Cancer, Neptune in Pisces, Sun in Cancer, your feelings are going to guide you to exactly what you want to create. And as soon as you tap into that pure and open heart space, Scorpio, if your intentions are pure, if you understand that your feelings will guide you to your purest, most intentions, your purest, most heart's desires, and how may I serve, not, I'm hearing, how may I serve, not how may I manipulate. So that's only for a few, yeah? But you've got Jupiter in your sign for a reason, because it's there because you can manifest whatever your heart's desire is right now. Your feelings are going to guide you exactly to what's best for you and what's best for your relationships, what's best for your career. I'm hearing you have the power to communicate to the universe so clearly that there are going to be instant manifestations for you, Scorpio. You have the good luck planet in your sign. Jupiter is all about abundance, good luck, opportunities, expansion. But it's all about being open and vulnerable to your deepest heart's desires, not squashing them down, not pretending that these feelings aren't real, that they're illusionary, really trusting your feelings to guide you. Because Scorpio and Pisces alike can get lost in that kind of Neptunian energy of being stuck in the fantasy world. But this card here for you, Scorpio, is telling you that you have the power to create whatever you're fantasizing about, whatever your feelings are guiding you towards. You have the ability to step into that vulnerability, that transparency of your feelings, that open heart space, that pure open heart space to bring everything into your physical reality. You deserve it. This come up for your monthly reading, which I did a couple of nights ago. So if you want more information on that, watch that Scorpio love reading, because it was all about the Jupiter Scorpio energy and all about the ability to manifest your heart's desire. But you need to feel worthy of it. You need to trust in what your feelings are telling you and what they're guiding you towards, your desires, your greatest heart's desires. They're guiding you to your life path. They're guiding you on this path to fulfilling your greatest purpose, Scorpio. So right now we have Sagittarius. What awareness can we have for Sagittarius? There's new moon in Cancer. And Cancer, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Rainbows. So your feelings, Sag, are going to guide you to bringing everything that you desire into the physical world. So what are your feelings guiding you towards? It's guiding you away from duality, I'm hearing, guiding you away from what's in it for me, I'm hearing, and guiding you towards how may I serve and how can I bring unity into my relationships, I'm hearing, how can I bring oneness into my life? How can I serve? How can my feelings lead me to serving others? What have I learned? How can I teach? I'm hearing, how can I teach what my feelings are telling me? My feelings are guiding me towards my greatest lessons. I'm hearing my greatest insights. I'm hearing this Uranus and Taurus is going to give me new radical insights, new philosophies, radical ideas, and you have the ability to bring them into the physical world, and they could bring you huge financial abundance and connection with so many other like-minded souls. I'm hearing, Sagittarius. Trust in your feelings to guide you to greatest awareness. So we have now Capricorn. And Capricorn, the moon is in your opposing sign, Cancer. Excuse me. Okay, this is really clear. And what I was saying before is, Capricorn's working. This is the 9 of water. This is the 9 of cups in the standard deck. And Osho has really depicted this card about laziness, being too content with what you've got going on and not keeping moving forward and expanding, stepping into more of an expanded awareness of who you are, not allowing your feelings to guide you to more knowing and more into being more in tune with your inner watery nature. And I'm hearing, I just want to keep working. I've just got to keep working. I've got so much to do. I'm meeting this end goal. I've got this end goal in vision. I've got so much work to do. That's what I'm hearing for you, Capricorn. And I'm hearing actually this could be important for you to do, not sitting and, sitting and being stuck and stagnant. Hey Joyce, how you doing? That's cool. You can go back and watch the rest later. I'm up to Capricorn. Um, so for you Capricorn, I'm saying this is a really important awareness for you to actually sit still for a bit. To sit still and actually, yeah, really sit with how far you've come, what you're achieving, what you're doing. But it's not a sense of sitting still and being lazy like Osho's depicting. I'm saying for you Capricorn is to find that middle path between feeling and doing, that middle path between not getting lost in the emotional realms and not sitting and staying stuck, but it's your feelings guiding you towards, am I loving my work? Am I enjoying my work? Is this what I truly love? And trust your feelings to guide you, to see if you're actually on the right path, or if you're not just going through the motions of I've just got to keep working, I've just got to keep going, I've just got to keep moving. And because this was the full moon in Capricorn energy and it's come up for you again, so I'm hearing that really for you Capricorn, it's really, really important to honor your feelings right now, is to really sit with your feeling nature and trust that sometimes it's good to just sit and see how far you've come, just to sit and be content with how much work you've done, because sometimes you just want to create more and more and more and more and more. And you have Saturn in your sign, and Pluto is also in your sign. So for you, perhaps it's eclipsing and transforming your feelings, like eclipsing and transforming how you use your work to override your feelings. I'm hearing there is middle path there, like not getting lost in your emotion, but not using work to numb yourself. Take some time to sit, contemplate, and allow a feeling of self-satisfaction, Capricorn, because you have been working so hard, you know you have. And just to take some time to see what feelings come up about that, and use that transformative Pluto energy to really transform anywhere where you're out of balance, I'm hearing. Okay, right, let's move on. We have now Aquarius. So what's this new moon partial solar eclipse energy wanting to communicate with Aquarius? And we have 3 flying out. Okay, so there's a rebirth energy for you as well. And we have the Knight of Water here, healing energy. So straight away, this is sort of Cancerian energy too. I'm hearing, drop out of your mind, Aquarius, sink into your heart, and there will be a sense of rebirth, a sense of letting go of trying to think things through and getting more in touch with your inner open heart space, trusting your feelings to guide you to your innermost truth, feeling your truth, not thinking your truth, not thinking through everything incessantly. This is the page of clouds, the page of swords. So this is getting stuck in an overactive mind and not allowing yourself to move away from old past painful narratives, because you can stay stuck and stagnant like the camel here, like just kind of docile and dormant, not moving anywhere, just this is okay, I'll just stay stuck here, and I'll just stay stuck here in this cloudy sort of non-present lost in overthinking, lost in not allowing this feeling energy to come through. So I'm hearing that this watery Cancerian energy is really going to lead you to this rebirth, because you're going to sit with yourself, you're going to allow those emotions to come through, you're going to understand that your thinking is leading to these emotions. Your thinking is leading you. You're becoming more aware of how your thoughts are creating your emotions, and there's going to be huge healing here. There's going to be huge purification. You're going to be dropping out of ego and insecurity and a sense of expecting things. I'm hearing catastrophic thoughts, thinking that things aren't going to go your way. You're letting go of the conditioning that's led to this way of thinking. There's huge healing around the way you think about yourself and the way you therefore expect others to behave as well. There's huge rebirth energy here. You're going to roar out the pain and you're going to rebirth yourself anew through allowing this emotional watery energy to purify you. The King of Water is someone that you really do want to have in your life. They have mastered their emotions. They're caring, compassionate, unconditionally loving. You could have a water sign in your life that's really helping you heal right now, Aquarius, and that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have this healing energy around you, and it might not just be the astrological energies. You could have this person around you that is leading you to this rebirth. I'm hearing you're accepting this love. You're accepting their love. Their love is pure. Maybe before you were telling a story about, maybe you were blocked, you were overthinking this love. But you can trust this King of Water. This King of Water is very emotionally balanced, and they express their emotions with ease. They're allowing you to see, to get back to the essence of who you truly are. To break free of the struggle and the pain or the cloudiness of being stuck in these energies, because you cannot be present when you're stuck in an overactive mind and constantly, no filter, just constantly whatever comes into your head flows out of your mouth. This is completely different energy, and you're being able to be transformed back to this new, back to the essence of who you truly are, Aquarius, this month. Through this person, this healer that comes in, or this new love that's coming in, however it fits for you. But it is trusting your feelings. Right, the last astrological sign we have here is Pisces. So Pisces, let's see what this watery Cancerian new moon energy wants to bring you. Pisces, new moon in Cancer, 13th of July. Right. You have the Hangman, new vision. You're getting off your hands and knees. There's no need to struggle anymore. All this watery Neptunian, Jupiter in Scorpio, Sun in Cancer, Moon in Cancer energy is allowing you to free yourself. To free yourself. You've been able to stay still, to hang for a bit, but to not get lost in it. To not get lost in fantasy, to not get lost in illusion. Because Neptune in retrograde is the end of illusion. So you're ending this illusionary aspect of yourself. Neptune is in Pisces. So, and it is the trine with the moon in Cancer. So you're trusting that your feelings, because to me this is sacral energy. This comes up for me all the time. Like if your sacral chakra is balanced, you move gracefully and with flexibility and fluidity within your life. When your sacral is out of balance, there is a stuckness, a stagnant, and to me it's like on your hands and knees, like there's stuck emotion that wants to come out. So I'm hearing for you, Pisces, that you're allowing the emotion to flow, and you're expressing your creativity through it, through dance, through I'm hearing Qigong through yoga. You're expressing your graceful, creative nature through all of this watery energy. You are not getting stuck in illusion anymore. You're allowing your body to express your innermost self, to express your innermost creativity. You're not allowing that emotion to get stuck and then therefore getting stuck in illusion and fantasy. You're free flowing with life. You are now in this forward motion. I'm hearing you're in this forward motion with Jupiter going direct. You are feeling this watery energy. You're allowing your feelings to guide you forward into your greatest, most expression of yourself, your graceful, ethereal nature. I'm hearing Pisces, your spiritual nature. You're tapped into this divine energy and you are allowing yourself to be an open conduit for it. And that's why you're just so fluid and flexible right now. You've got off your hands and knees. You're seeing your life in a whole new perspective. You're connected to everything. This is unity consciousness. I'm hearing unity consciousness for you, Pisces. Wow, that's really strong energy. So I have the Journey of Love Oracle because, you know, CaNceR is all about feelings and nurturing. So I've grabbed for awareness for everyone, the collective, for every astrological sign. Let's just feel what wants to come through. And we have Dance of the Planets. This is perfect because, you know, if there's any stuck emotions, I'm hearing sacral again. I'm hearing work on your sacral during this time. Wear orange, dance, sing, movement. I'm hearing just really, if there's any emotions that come up that within your relationships or just any real watery energy that is kind of gets stuck, dance it out. Really dance it out. Really feel it right through your body, or get a massage. I'm hearing body work, but dancing is really coming up and it's expressing to us here now. I've never seen this card before. Dance of the Planets. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life now. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel as though you are being blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed towards the heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there is an effect upon your destiny. It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be gentle rest to recover before rising again, and from restraint, there will be propulsion into greater stratospheres. All things in time, according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It is okay to trust in the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to a bus stop if the bus doesn't depart till morning? And what point is there to hold back if you're ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and the rhythm of your life now, especially if it seems out of your control. That is the dance of the planets happening through you. This oracle brings a message. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love, mercy, and joy to you now. That their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most of it. These are times when big shifts are possible, supported by cosmic movements. So pray for grace and then enjoy the ride. Here's a little poem at the end. In those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands. Your lips warm against my skin and your soul melting into mine. As night became morning, amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places we called ours. So move these feelings through your body. Trust in divine right timing. Trust whatever comes up for you. And trust that these energies are going to be around for the next 6 months. So don't rush anything, especially you Aries with that Knight and Pentacles. That is the time for you to slow down. Don't rush anything. Allow your intuitive guidance to guide you gracefully. Move gracefully with these energies. Allow yourself to tap into your sacral chakra and trust whatever feelings come through for you right now, because Yeah, there's definite renewal and rebirth. This is what eclipses are all about. They eclipse out whatever is not serving us so we can, you know, there's another eclipse. We've got the Mercury retrograde at the 27th of July. So communication's going to be a little bit harder for us. But right now, we can communicate our feelings. Mercury is still in Leo. We have the confidence to express ourselves, our hearts, our feelings, our intuition. We have the ability to move through these energies effortlessly so long as we allow our feelings and our intuitive guidance. We trust in it. We can flow through these energies effortlessly, and then on at the end of the month with the full moon. The full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, the full moon in Aquarius. I think it's the 27th of July. There is another eclipse. So, you know, we're going to have these massive downloads and shifts, but first we need to release always right before these new moons. And we've got these few hours leading up, if you're watching this before the actual new moon, you have this time to release what's not serving you and trust your feelings to guide you to that. And then you will be able to eclipse it out. You will be clear and you will be free and you will be rebirthed anew. And you will just be able to feel that forward movement, that rebirth, and you will be able to gracefully flow with that intuitive guidance, that connection to the divine. It'll be way more heightened. You're going to perceive your world so differently if you trust your feelings to guide you. Anyway, a lot of information. Take what you want from it. It's nothing really too serious going on here. Just feel into the magic, yeah? And gracefully flow through these energies. Just be gentle with each other. Be soft with each other. Tap into the yin energy that is CaNceR. Be receptive. Be compassionate. Be loving with yourself and others. Yeah. Trust your innermost feelings to guide you. That's my greatest message right now. Anyway, have an amazing new moon in CaNceR. Write down those new moon intentions. Put them out there. Put them out there, and they will come in divine right timing. If you express them with a pure and open heart space. Jupiter's direct, so yeah, tap into the new opportunity and the abundance that is around. Really transform all that shadowy stuff that comes up with Scorpio. You can do it. You know you can. I believe in you. Big love, deep blessings. Have an amazing new moon in CaNceR. I'll see you soon. Bye.